family is taking on PennDOT and the major insurance company.
The family blames rundown guide rails on a PennDOT road for the death of their loved one. And in the meantime, they say the insurance company refuses to pay on an insurance policy the family says they are owed. KD investigator Marty Griffin is live with the details, new at 6. Marty?
Suzanne Ferris died in a ditch along a state highway, alone, cold, and in pain. Family members are heartbroken and they're angry with the state agency they say won't fix bad guide rails, and an insurance company they believe doesn't care. Along this winding stretch of highway in Hanover Township, Suzanne Ferris's death is marked by faded plastic flowers tied to a rotted wooden post. Below that, twisted, rusted metal, broken wood, what's left of a 1950s era guide rail.
I'm angry. I'm sad. I still cry every day that she's not here.
It's like taking a gut punch and pulling the rug out from underneath you at the same time.
Ferris was driving along Old Steubenville Pike on her way to Peak Sunday School, January 2009. According to accident reports, she lost control, slammed into the guide rail. Her car plunged into a creek bed where she died.
She was alive for about 2 hours down there.
The real tragedy and heartache and pain for this family is that she had to die alone in this ditch off the side of the road in a car in pain for 2.5 hours before anybody could find her body and rescue her.
It's horrible. She was my best friend. I wake up every morning and think about her.
The family believes Ferris would have survived the accident if there were modern guide rails along this road.
PennDOT hasn't done a nickel's worth of anything here. I mean, within a quarter mile one way and a mile and a half the other way, there's a new barrier-type guardrail. Whereas this guardrail here has been here for quite some time.
In a statement, PennDOT says cable guide rail is no longer a design standard, but it's not necessarily unsafe. We are systematically replacing this type guide rail. With regard to this stretch of road and why it wasn't replaced, more than a year after the accident, PennDOT is still investigating.
If they're responsible for putting up guardrails and upkeep of guardrails, then why are there guardrails like this around?
The other battle the family fights with this coroner's report, filed in Washington County, describing Ferris's cause of death as cardiovascular disease and blunt force trauma of back, and describing manner of death as accidental. Ferris had a $30,000 accident policy, which the insurance company has refused to pay. The insurance company told the family lawyer they believe Suzanne Ferris had a heart attack and that caused the accident.
For the insurance company just to deny them payment and is unconscionable.
Washington County Coroner Timothy Warco handled the autopsy.
The bottom line is it is an accident. But we all have coronary heart disease. We all have hardening of the arteries.
The Hartford Insurance Company released this statement. The Hartford takes seriously its obligations to carefully evaluate each claim and to pay all legitimate claims. We have attempted to address the family's concerns, and during our conversations with the family, we've acted with respect and compassion. We continue to be willing to discuss the resolution of this matter with the family. Family members gathered here at the scene don't see it that way.
They said $30,000 accidental death. Hey, if I promise something, I've got to cough it up.
It's not about the money. It is my parents paying on a policy, and the devastation came about that way, that she did accidentally die, and they're not willing to keep their part of the bargain up.
PennDOT tonight has made a decision concerning this stretch of roadway where that accident happened. They tell me they will begin replacing that guide rail next week. Meantime, the insurance company is now negotiating with the family in order to reach a settlement. Reporting live, Marty Griffin, KDKA TV News. Thank you, Marty.